Hello and welcome. In this tutorial I want to show you how you can create these tickets. Actually these tickets are individual tickets. You can write text like personalized for a specific person. You have your specific row and seat. So every ticket is unique. All right, let's get started. So the first thing that you need is an Excel sheet. And in this Excel sheet, we need to have different columns with gate, row, seat, the name, the number, or whatever you want to add to your ticket. And then in every row, you add the information that you want. So in this example, we have 12 tickets. We have two rows, one and row 2, and in every row we have seat A to F. All right, so you need to prepare this in advance and then save that Excel file on your desktop. All right, so let's start with an empty sheet. So first thing first, so my word is in German, so I will translate it on the fly. So we go to a letter, or so Seriendruck in German. It's the thing where we make several letters or emails, or in that case tickets. So we click here and then we have to create a new ticket. So here you can now input all the information depending on the format of your paper. Okay, so I'm in Germany, so we have here A4 as in format. You can choose whatever you want, and then here you choose the height and the width of your ticket. Okay, and then you can define how many tickets should be in a row and how many in a column. All right, so this is something which works for me. If you want to have some other format, then do whatever you want. I think it's easy to use, and I think it gets even clearer what it is when you have created it. So that's now actually that's a table, okay, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different tickets in that case, okay. And now the important thing is that the ticket on the top left, that's the master ticket, okay. So let me show you how it works. So I write test here, and then I go to update tickets, okay. And then you see that here now all the other tickets are updated according to this master ticket on top left. Now what we now need to do, we need to choose our Excel list over here. We choose the ticket list, say OK, and now we can insert a variable. Okay, so the variable you see row, seat, number, name, that's actually here these columns. So let's insert, for example, the seat. Okay, now you will see here this variable. It's like light grayish and has this arrows. And if you go now here to preview, then you see what it actually looks like. And now we go again to update tickets, and then we see that here these other tickets are then updated according to our first ticket. All right, so this is how it works. So now let's get started. I will delete everything and then we start. We start with a table. We create the table in the size of our ticket here. So just as a reminder how it will look like in the end, like this. So this text is rotated 90 degrees. So that's why I'm creating that here, that table. All right, let's start here. We choose another background color here and choose another background color over here. And then we start by typing the text. So I'm doing that now very fast. I think you get the idea. Let's choose Copper Plate Gothic. I think that's a nice font for these for this scenario. Now you can either choose a color like this, or if you want a bit more fancy, then you go to gradient color, and choose something like maybe that one here. So let's do that. Okay. So one thing that you might need to know, you can add these variables. I've just shown you. You can add these in here as plain text, but you cannot use any text fields that you use for insert and here. Okay, so this will not work. So we have to do it that way. That's a bit more complex, but never mind. All right, so the next thing here is what we want to add. Let's look here, the gate, the row, the seat, and then here again, this nice little rectangle over here. So let's start with, I just will do the row and the seat because I think you get the idea. Okay, and I'm just going to write these as a placeholder. Of course, here this one and this two will be our variable, but for now, let's do it that way because we need to do something before. Let's change that to Arial as a font. And now what we need to do is a little trick. We will add a tab stop over here. Okay, so double click here, double click, and then we say this tab stop here is centered. We will do it another time here. Again, here it's centered. Okay, now what we've added, wait, we will do this here, sorry. So you have to select these two rows and then edit here, sorry. And make sure it's still selected. And then we will also say this one here centered. All right, so let's put it on the left hand side. And now if you press the tab key is left to the Q. And you will need to press, because we are now in a table, you will need to press the control key and the tab key at the same time. Okay, once, and now also here with the seat. And now what we've just done is, because we say now this text here is centered to this tab stop here, the text, if I write anything here, okay, it's perfectly centered to this tab stop here. So we will do the same for here. So just to make sure that these numbers here are centered to this text over here. Okay, then we need to do another trick. Let's add another tab stop here, right, and another one maybe here, saying left. Okay, and then again we move these two tab stops. Okay, then a little dot over here, a little dot over here, and we also use tab stops over here. Okay, so now what we have tab stop here, we have this one centered, also centered, and this is right, centered to the right. Okay, perfect. Oh wait, that's not centered. Centered. Perfect. All right. So now what we need to do is we select this text here, we change the background to that, and now again we change back the color of these numbers, and then we go to again our letter thing here. Don't know the name actually, but now we choose here the row, and here we choose the seat. Okay, perfect. And the last thing that we will need is a rectangle with these nice little round corners. Over here we say no filling, and choose a border like so. All right. Okay, so this is how it works. Maybe we can make this a little smaller like so. Okay, now let's again say update, and I think this already looks quite nice. So let's go over here. We go to our layout. We say do the text 90-degree angle. Let's do again, write the text like so. let's change the font size, and then let's write row and seat. And then again, let's insert the row and and the seat like so. Let's change maybe here the font like so. Just do what you think looks good. Of course, you can also change the colors or whatever you want. All right, so I think this is now quite good. One thing I have forgotten, of course, here, let's write here, sorry, plus, let's delete that one here and change it here and select Areal personalized for, and then let's add the name. All right. Okay, so and so Word is a bit tricky sometimes for these scenarios, but I think if you know how to work with Word, then this is not a bigger deal. All right, so let's change that maybe to so. All right, so now the last thing that we need to do is make it more beautiful, right? So we add some line over here. We make this line white. We make it white. We make it bigger, maybe 3 dots, and then we say it's a dotted line. And now you see it's not a circle, but it's a square. So we want to choose here round corners. No, it's a circle. And then we want to add another circle. It's in white, no border. Let's place it over here. Copy paste. You want to go over here for pasting because otherwise it will not work. And then that's it. So 2 last things. Let's add a little gradient thing because it just looks nice. All right, let's choose that one here and just check that one here, make more transparent. Perfect, put it in the back. And then again, let's add it here, maybe in black, and then just the gray over here. Perfect. And then if you want, you can also add some stars. Let me check, where are the stars? Over here. Okay, so let's add the star over here. Say no color again, gradient, because it looks nicer, I think. Want to add some transparency, most likely, because it's in the background, and do like so. Okay, so let's place one here, copy paste, and one here, maybe a bit smaller, one here, a little bigger, place it over here, and one last one over, no, come on, my friend, over here. So, okay, perfect. And then one last thing, let's add another rectangle with round edges, corners. So no filling, it's in white, like so, and maybe around 10 as border width. So, and that's it. Perfect. Now let's update everything. And this is how it looks like. Maybe I need to center that a bit more. So update. Okay, but I think you get the idea. Perfect. And this is how it's done. Thank you for listening and hope I get your like. Thanks.